Hello there, Virgo. My name's Frankie, and I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Virgo for November of 2017. Year's almost gone. Unbelievable, isn't it? I got a short announcement here to make before I start, and that's that the prayer class is up and running. I wasn't sure last month, so I didn't announce it for yet, but there's a little short video out there about it if you want to go see about it or purchase it. It's for prayer for manifestation and to do this kind of work that I'm doing. It helps get you out of your own way, escalate your vibration. It's the basic structure for it. And to all those of you that have already purchased it, I want to tell you thank you. And to everybody that's left me messages, I really appreciate them. I was really glad for the feedback. And to Tony and Lisa, you know who you are. I just want to thank you for the really, really kind message that you left me a couple weeks ago. It was very nice of you. So anybody, and for Jeffrey, my husband, who got this prayer class out to you guys, because I would have never done it. I am totally computer illiterate, period. And he's like a few steps up on the ladder from me, but we got it out there. He got it done, so it's out there. If anybody wants to watch it's a little short video. You can go watch it, and it'll kind of explain what the prayer class entails. It's a 2.5-hour class, so the video's up here on YouTube, and it is at the website, which is in the About section down below. Now, what I've done for us for the month, I've laid 4 cards. We'll use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month. Now, these cards are not going to go week by week. I think they'll be like a theme throughout the month, and we'll pull an angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. And I want you to watch your moon sign and your rising sign if you know it, because that gives you a bigger overall view of the month. These are only general readings, so can only do what we can do. Now, I'm not an astrologer, so I looked up the astrology for us for the month, and it's going to be in our 3rd house, and that's like our general, like local environment where we live, brothers and sisters, short trips, your neighbors, kin, it's like your side-by-side relationships, important announcements, meetings, conferences, things all along in that nature. And before we start here, I have a couple words Spirit gave us too. And they're communication, peace, commitment, beauty, and creativity. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty good month for us, Virgo. And because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. I forgot to say that. Now all of us Virgos for the time of this reading are named Frankie, I guess. We got an extra word, and it's relaxation. And it looks like we might get a little of it. I know here in the States it's going to be Thanksgiving, so sometimes that entails a lot of crazy family stuff for all of us Virgos, and other times it doesn't. And I don't know how we relax here with Thanksgiving and everything, but, you know, we're going to get it one way or another. So let's take it for ourselves instead of having it inflicted on us, because sometimes that happens that way too. But our card on the bottom of the deck here is the Sun card, and I was like, wow, this is everything good. You know, the Sun is exuberance and happiness and anticipation, communication, new ventures, new attitudes about life, you know. If there was something that we wanted with the Sun card, actually, something we wanted to know, it will shine the light on what we wanted to know. So I kind of want to say, be careful what we want to know about, you know. So one of the big things they told me before I started this reading was to make sure that I am taking care of me. this month, especially with this Sun card. Shows that I can. So no drastic major changes like instantaneous, but we make it something that will come to us, that'll show us without drastic measures, is what they're saying. Show us like there's something that we can change or alter in our lives right now that's going to really benefit us. So what they're saying is keep your eyes open, be on the lookout, listen to communication, when it's coming to us, stay in that peace, our word peace, stay in that type of environment, because Sun card means peace also. It's the card of strength, it's a card of Leo, and it's showing us all good things. We could, with this card, some of us be maybe spiffing up the house, or remodeling it, or taking a new job, or a new love relationship comes into our life. Creativity with the Sun card, and that's one of our words, really flows. A relaxation word or extra word can come with the Sun card. We could be going to the beach for a holiday maybe, or just relaxing period with this. It could be a vacation, can be a move, a total move to a sunnier climate, or, well, and third house is short journey, so maybe some of us live closer to a sunnier climate, or we just need a break, period. I think last month was a little rocky, and being as there's other cards in here that show me that, and I don't know why they're pointing towards like don't make drastic changes. They're saying handle anything to do with our finances carefully this month, because this is all good. So by the end of the month, after we go through this, we will have these things in place. So Spirit's telling us to kind of sit up, look, listen, pay attention. Things are getting much better than they have been. I don't believe anything's going to be real bumpy for us. We do have a little card in here, but it's a card that tells me we knew, or we knew that this kind of was coming, whatever that's going to mean to some of us, because like I said, these are general readings. Our first card here is the Knight of Cups. This is an excellent card. Once again, the Knight brings message. The message is usually one of love or good tidings, like good news, incoming good news to us, because these are general readings. It can be a love relationship. It could be the person I'm in love with. This is a cup card, so it's water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. If it is a person, they may have those attributes. It would be someone that was, if it was not a love relationship, it could be a good friend that was highly intelligent, loyal, caring, someone that would come forward towards our aid. But if it is a new, fresh start, the Knight of Cups, right, with the Sun card, can mean we are getting the go-ahead. Like, go for it, Virgo. This is really one of the better messages we could get for this month. So it doesn't have to mean just love. For some of us, it can be love. Could be love coming from a friend, love coming from a romantic partner, perhaps. It could perhaps mean a marriage. This is a beautiful card. Our word beauty comes right with him. And his messages are always kind, loving, generous, caring. They bring us peace. They communicate with us of joyful, fresh starts. That's the way they want me to put it. So if it is a fresh start for some of us, or a new beginning, like a new job, we are going to get the message this month. This is showing us that we're stable. This is a card of stability coming in. So that's excellent. Really excellent. With him, for some reason, they're telling me, make sure, I don't know why they're saying that, because they said, make sure we don't sign. They did tell us about not making rash moves or hasty moves, but don't sign like documents either unless we read them all. Make sure it's exactly what we wanted, because we have a card in here that shows some of us may be doing that. So, and to pay attention to our finances. Everything looks good, good, good overall, right? So we want to do that. And creatively, they're saying creatively, he could be the new enterprise, or a message that we got the go-ahead on a new enterprise also. So when we make our decisions, be firm, be true to those decisions. That's one good thing we could do for ourselves. And communicate freely, speak freely. We're Virgos, we know how to be diplomatic, we can do that. So I don't know, each one of, being as here in the States, we got that coming up, with the Thanksgiving holiday. Sometimes that's a little rough. That's the first time in the readings they've even spoken to me about holidays coming forward, but it could be a little bit tough. But we could have, with the Sun card, fresh new starts, new beginning, love relationship, being proposed, a marriage proposal, an engagement proposal. That's kind of really exciting. But open, honest communication comes with that also. So that in of itself makes me get this overwhelming sense of peace. And even if it was a friendship, I know that person was on my side, willing to aid me, willing to help me, willing to make that commitment if I needed some kind of help to get through some rough or rocky patch, so I can come out on the other side with this Sun card. It's really a beautiful card. They keep putting the word beauty and the Knight of Cups together, which is exciting, because there's always got to be a little kink in our puzzle, huh? Our next card here is the Death card. No, Virgo, we're not dying. This in itself is actually a beautiful card, because there's something in our lives. Remember I said, they said before about things are going to shift, they're going to change, keep our eyes open, pay attention. Something we knew was coming. There's something in us, right, that we need or choose to transform with this Death card. So it's not actual death in that sense, because it's a general reading. It's not, we're going to die tomorrow. It's that maybe it's something we didn't like about ourselves, or a pattern we've repeated over and over again throughout our life, and it's like dusty, old, worn out, and we don't want it anymore, right? We want peace, we want happiness, we want that relaxed atmosphere, we want that sunny, sunny in our home. The things that make us happy, that love and the joy and the, like mutual agreement that comes with the Sun card. There's something that maybe we've been thinking about that we don't really like about ourselves right now. And they're saying, speak your mind, communicate freely, and with that Knight of Cups, it shows me where most of us, they're saying it like that, most of us are in a safe place to be able to do that. And so this, with the Knight of Cups, if it was a friend and there's a habit pattern that I've repeated and repeated, or, I get stuck somewhere in the past and it's no longer serving me, maybe that Knight of Cups can come forward and say, why are you doing this? Why do you keep doing this or saying this? Because when you say it, it comes to be. It's a prayer. Whatever I say, do, think, right? is a prayer, even if we think it isn't. It goes out there to the universe, it goes subconscious in us, and it's like, oh, it's the same as it was before. And it's not. It's no longer the same as it was before because we got the Sun card. So if the thought sequence or a repetitive patterning that we knew we should get rid of because it's really not relevant at this time in our lives, and that's the way they're saying it, at this time in our lives, then we want to use that communication with ourselves and say, that's not even relevant anymore. Maybe that was the way my past relationships were, but it's not the way my future relationships are. Maybe the commitments I made in the past with the Knight of Cups, right, were the wrong kind of commitments, and I got steamrolled or bulldozed, and now that's not what's happening in this new relationship. Or maybe this job, because these are general reading, this job is like my dream come true, right? And I have the Knight of Cups. I got the job, I'm peaceful, I'm committed to this new workspace environment, and I love it. The people are beautiful, they're creative, and I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. You know what I mean, Virgo? The other shoe to drop. Well, crap happened at the old job, it's going to happen in the new job, whatever. This isn't relevant anymore. So with this, we change our perspective on things. And this white rose is purity, innocence, and fresh. It's fresh. Have you ever smelled a white rose? I have a white rose bush out back. It smells like beautiful white tea. It's a beautiful, very specific scent. If you take a minute and just try to breathe that scent of innocence, of purity, fresh starts, new beginnings, who would want to keep a thought form, right? Why would we want to keep one in our soul when it was no longer relevant? That's what this death card means to me, and especially that white rose. And I think he has that little sickle there. I'm going to bring this white rose inside so I can smell it and I can change my thought form because of it. And it just feels exciting to me with all of these, laying here together. I mean, it's really good because our next card here is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is someone who is like literally amazing. Not only courageous and sure, but smart about money. They know what money means. They know what money can do. And they use it wisely and appropriately. And that's what he means when he's upright. And I'm not getting a sense from Spirit to tell us that he's like this. Okay? And he also, it is an earth sign. If it were a person, male or female, I forgot to say that to you because these are general readings. It would be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. We've shown up in our own reading, male or female. The Sun card and this together shows that we're on the right financial path. So if this was coming in as in a new job that was coming in, it would mean that maybe this is my new boss. He's predisposed to me. He's mature. He can give me wise advice. He likes me genuinely, thinks I have the capability or capacity to do this job. If it was in the Sun card had to do with, I'm going to renovate my home now. I'm going to make it a thing of beauty. I'm going to use my creativity. He could be the bank manager. Doesn't have to be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, because this is a general reading, but it could be the bank manager. He or she said, here, yeah, you got enough equity in the house. Here's a loan. Your credit's good. Here's a loan. You've paid all your whatever. here's a loan, and hand us this money. And if it is like a situation with the King of Pentacles, it would be something that was going to make us financially successful. If the Knight of Cups was bringing us a new love relationship with this Sun card, and we were thinking, like from our past relationships, this guy could give us really wise advice, male or female. This person could give us really wise advice. Might be the new relationship. Perhaps they're an earth sign too. These are general readings. But the king rather, of Pentacles, I don't know why I do that. I reverse the K's, Knight and King. The King of Pentacles is good financial success. If it's moving forward into a new job, it's going to pay me very well. It shows that I can make money. Maybe this new relationship is going to add with this pentacle to our funds together, that we can buy a new home. These are the things that can happen this month that are wonderful, like really wonderful things. The King of Pentacles is very mature and wise about money. So Spirit's asking us to have that in our heart this month. Wise use of money. Remember what they said about don't sign papers hasty, don't make major life-altering decisions without thinking things through this month. Don't neglect our job or our health this month. If something comes along that can help us move forward, do it. Take it. What else are they saying about that? They said about don't handle finances carelessly this month. So with that King of Pentacles, it's showing that we won't. We'll really think things through. Because another little, we couldn't just get away with it, could we, Virgo? Can't just get away with it. But the next card here is the Four of Cups. And that card's kind of like withdrawal from society or apathy, because if you think about the Three of Cups, that's party hardy, everybody's coming together, having this big old celebration, and maybe we have a little hangover because we drank all three of those cups. But I don't see this card as much of apathy. As apathy as I feel in this reading, it's like taking that breath, stepping back, like God, relaxing. Our word, I think that's why they gave us the extra word, relaxing. It goes with this card, stepping back, taking a deep breath, coming to that sense of peace where we're communicating within ourselves about all these good things are happening, and kind of to give us a perspective of what I want to say is, and this is something I do, me, Frankie, I consciously make communication with Source. It's a conscious choice every single day of my life. To me, this would be the deep breath I took to sit down and be in that state of gratitude. And that's how it feels with this reading. Like, things are actually working out. We've got to transform whatever that past thing is, the little record in my head, the belief that's no longer relevant or suitable now that I'm in this new state of being, right? And I always think, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a hand holding this cup coming out of the clouds, and that's what it's supposed to be. He's been sitting there way too long. The ivy's growing on his head. These other cups are down there. I don't know if he's taking a sip or two in between. This, to me, is the hand of God, the hand of Source, the universe, coming down with what our dream is, our wish. And what I want to do is fill this with all those good things that are coming through to me this month and pick that up and drink that. Kind of like weed the ivy out of my brain, transform the things that are no longer suitable, take that deep breath to get into a state of peace, relax within myself, and say to myself, holy crap, I made it. I made it, Virgo. I made it. I moved past it. I've finally come to that state where I feel free. I feel like the sun is shining on me, that I've made the right choices. The messages that were delivered to me were good and for my benefit. People are here for my benefit, as in that King of Pentacles. You know, they're bringing me good things. There's stuff that I have going on, and it feels very past oriented. Thought sequences that are no longer appropriate. I knew I wanted to get rid of it. Why am I acting this way when there's no provocation, is the word? No provocation. I don't even know if that fits in there, but that's the way it's being said to me, to go back into that past pattern or that way of thinking. You know, like, I know I got screwed before. That's how it feels. I'm going to get it again. No, there wasn't any reason to even go along with all of that. Anything I have to transform now, I know needed to be transformed, Virgo. And I'm going to stop myself with this Four of Cups. Take that deep breath, get in that peaceful state, relax, and say, what do I need, right? Or choose to change. Wow, Virgo, you can't make it up. Our card is Ask. And it says, our angel card, ask us to help you in this situation. What is it you want to transform, Virgo? Because I guess they're saying make a commitment to it. It's a beautiful thing. It's creativity unfolded. It's communication with ourselves and with others that is good. It's peace and it's relaxation. Ask us to help you in this situation and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws. Among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Here we are. Here we are, Virgo. Wowee, Virgo. You really got a good reading this month. I'm coming over to your side. I like this. It says, the rest of it says, this card serves as a reminder to ask your angels for help more often. The angels can help with any and all areas of your life, including bringing you ideas, courage, faith, confidence, and clarity. They bring with it all. So does that little Knight of Cups there, the good message. Even if it's not a love relationship, it's what I've been waiting for. And nothing else matters to me other than that message coming in, right? That's what they're saying. They can also help with material needs. There's your King of Pentacles, such as money, time, health, and vitality. The additional meanings are asked for whatever you need. Instead of complaining, which is your Death card, ask for help. Ask the people in your life to help you. You have the the Knight of Cups. You have the King of Pentacles. Those are people in your life. Actually, the Sun card can have to do with children, too. I failed to mention that. Delegate. Hire others to assist you. Request help from your angels for everything, no matter how small or how large. Geez, Virgo, we got a great month. Well, Virgo, that's our reading for November, and I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and your comments. I read each and every one. I don't get a lot of time to write back, but I read them all. I appreciate them, all of them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or you want to see about the prayer class, like I said, there's a short little video this month on YouTube, or yeah, for October. Well, I'm in October. This is like, I think maybe the 13th or something of October when I'm doing these. There's a little short video out there. It's also at the website if you want to see what it's about. And if you want to set an appointment with me, all the information is there at the website. Be able to do that. It's all in the About section. And to everybody I've met through doing these YouTube videos, and to all of you I've met through 28 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's an honor and a privilege to be able to have served you. I really enjoy my job, and hopefully I will be back here next month. Bye-bye.